Hey Peaches, I'm Eleanor and welcome to Peaches by Starlight Tarot. This is your weekly pick a card reading as it pertains to love and relationships. I am using the Tarot of the Magical Forest and the Journey Oracle. Stack 1 is the bunny, stack 2 is the chick, stack 3 is the deer. They are timestamped below. This is a general reading for the collective, so if you'd like a private reading all to yourself, my Etsy page is linked below. And I forgot to get out, at the end of each one, I'm going to do a pick a card with 3 more cards from The Power of Surrender. So like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff, and let's get started. Okay, so if you chose stack 1 or chose the bunny or the rabbit, your Journey Oracle card is Rebirth. And you have the 3 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Emperor in reverse. Okay. All right then. So Rebirth speaks on the passing of hard times. It's a thawing energy, and this reverse Ace of Cups feels like an icicle, like a frozen heart. And so it's like spring is springing, dawning in an area of your life where you've given your power away with this reverse Emperor. With the 3 of Pentacles, there is a more productive relationship forming and taking shape. One with more trust and respect. One where you work together to solve problems. I feel like how you take care of yourself may be evolving. You may find that setting different boundaries keeps energy in like a coat and keeps you from getting emotionally depleted like this. Keeps your heart warm and keeps it beating and healthy and energetic. A true loving partner will see the benefit of this for building a strong and sturdy, enduring structure of a relationship, and they will honor it. And if they don't, if they insist on your time and they insist on your energy, if being around them is depleting, if they take more than they give in the relationship, whatever that is, you'll find yourself in a relationship based on control with this reverse Emperor. It feels like a controlling dynamic. So with the 3 of Pentacles, you are a team based on trust and respect and the other's capability around self-care. Rebirth is similar to the Death card in that something had to be phased out in order for something new to be phased in. So it may be a person without your highest good in mind that has to go in order to make room for someone that respects your boundaries. Or it may be a period of isolation is over because you are more better. Your heart is thawing from something from the past and you are more equipped to build something. You know what you want now. You've maybe made some mistakes and you've also had some successes and you now know. So there could be a coming out of isolation because you're more prepared to deal with and spot this reverse Emperor with setting boundaries. Being willing to let them go when we can sometimes be afraid of setting boundaries because if they don't like it, it's kind of codependent. So a willingness to hold your ground, say this is my boundary, and if they don't like it, let that be a test that they failed and you don't want them around anyway. Not compromising yourself. Or it could be an existing partnership turning over a new leaf. It can be any of those things. So in the spirit of the what has to phase out in order to move in, let's talk about what you need to surrender. So go ahead and set your intention for card, whether you feel like card 1, 2, or 3 will have a message for you. Has it been that long since I've used this deck? Okay. You see that come out like that? That's card 1. Surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. So it could be sometimes in there's reading, these roles could be reversed. This could be you. How are you trying to control a relationship that you might be happier in? How are you being rigid? I was talking about your heart being like an icicle. How can you thaw your heart around this? and have some trust. Have some trust, like maybe it's them that has asked for time or asked for space, and that maybe you aren't realizing or seeing how this serves your relationship, how they are doing it because they know that taking care of themselves creates longevity, and how they know that they'll show up better for you if they can take this time, and what they need from you is trust that they are doing it for the highest good of the relationship. Well, there goes card 2. Surrender denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decision. That sounds like what I was saying there at the end. If they violate your boundaries or if they don't like it, don't blame yourself. Don't look for excuses. Say, well, this is who they are. They've shown me who they are. It's not what I want. All right, card 3. Is it actually going to be shuffle this time? No. Surrender your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. All right, guys, like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I will talk to you next Saturday. Thank you. Okay, if you chose stack 2 or the baby chick, your journey card this week is Entangled. You have the Page of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Cups. Okay. Entangled. In this deck is a warning against getting ensnared in the drama of others. Staying neutral, finding ways to be loyal and empathetic without taking on burdens that aren't yours, and getting caught up in something that isn't yours. Upsetting your own balance. So with the 7 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups, with this is going to be talking about some social interaction, celebratory energy, but it's the kind of energy that can be more emotional, whereas it's better to pay attention to people's actions. This is going to be, judging. They say by their fruits you shall know them. It's like, what they say is going to be what they do. Scratch that. What they do, what you observe them doing, their actions are going to speak louder than words and be more important and more informative than their words, or maybe more authentic or more accurate. What you observe versus what you hear. And it might not be what they say, but what you overhear about them too. You might be overhearing something, and you should, whether it's good or bad, and make your own judgment based on your experience with them versus what other people might be saying about them. Or it could also be with these 2 energies, the Pentacles and the Cups, their behavior at work and their behavior outside of work may be very different. And you might just be seeing half of the picture. One's more authentic than the other. So with the Page of Wands, this does show you feeling full of energy, ready to get out and start your stuff, ready to be extroverted, to see what's out there. And it can be very tempting and very exciting to have a front row seat to someone else's behaviors, to be included, to be part of something, to be involved in something, to get excited about, to get enthused and jazzed about if you feel like your own life is lacking something. But I feel like it's saying here with this right here, not your circus, not your monkeys. Okay, so I feel like with the 7 of Pentacles, be an observer, take stock of the actions and outcomes of others. And with the 3 of Cups, you can be a great listener, and you can help someone to feel seen and be less alone. You can be that for someone, but maintain your boundaries. Because of this Page of Wands is enthusiastic, but vulnerable to being sucked in over their head. And so if this is someone that you're interested in, definitely remain neutral and let them figure out on their own that you have the energy that they want in their life. Trying to convince them, trying to meddle, trying to steer the situation in any kind of way, by getting involved will backfire. It's going to take more patience, but it will be worth it. On the flip side, I'm getting that you do need to watch this person for longer. You may change your mind and have dodged a bullet. I was just listening to a reader this morning. He wasn't doing card readings. He was doing astrology, esoteric healing. He's awesome. But he was talking about this full moon that's coming up and the potential for predatory energy if you find yourself outside of your lane. So that when I was saying not your circus, not your monkeys, I really feel like it's saying stay in your lane this week if you want to avoid being taken advantage of. All right, go ahead and set your intention for whether you feel like card 1, 2, or 3 will have a message for you. And what you need to surrender. This can be a card of pruning, deciding where your energy is best served being put into and where it hasn't yielded results. So one of these branches might need to cut off so the other ones can grow. So let's see what it is you need to surrender. Let me tune in. Okay, card 1. Surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. So yeah, and that's very much indicated by this 3 of Cups. So that it does tell me that there might be some drama and to not take it too seriously. It's not your business, and just to keep having fun and stay out of it so you can enjoy yourself. Because you'll be taking on work, I hear. You'll be taking on work. Card 2. Surrender to setting limits. Did I say something about setting boundaries or maintaining your boundaries? I don't know. I think I did. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. No, I can't help you. Yes, I will listen. No, I cannot help you. Or no, I can't do that for you, but I'm here for you if you need to say something. No, I will not get involved. Card 3. This can be very light-hearted energy. So there's a sense of keeping it casual, keeping it social, and not letting them in. Don't take them home with you. Card 3. Surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. And that makes me think of this right here. How can, non-acceptance cause you to reach in and try to control? And then next thing you know, you've got your hair tangled in the, in the mixer, Okay. But so if I'm sewing and if I'm trying to thread the needle and I drop the spool of thread, the more I try to grab it, the more of a mess I make. If I just take my hands off, it usually will plop right there and not go too far. I hope that metaphor makes sense, as silly as it is. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll talk to you next Saturday. Thank you. Okay, if you chose stack 3 or chose the deer, your journey card this week is the Queen of Diamonds. That looks like Marie Antoinette. And now I want cake. It's been all about pie. Now I want cake. Okay. So you have the 9 of Cups in reverse. The 8 of Cups. The 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay. All cups, all matters of the heart, except this. This is going to be your abundance in the physical world and how your emotions influence that. So this is like screaming law of attraction to me, the way emotions and your beliefs form what your physical world looks like. Okay, so the Queen of Diamonds she comes in as a reminder to connect with gratitude in the present. Count your current blessings right here and now. She's showing up with the 8 of Cups. Don't look over your shoulder to the past. Don't look to the past. don't dwell on what you gave up to get here, especially with this reverse Six of Cups. That's why with these two together, it's that don't look over your shoulder. The past has no place here. There are times for honoring it, but these cards are about now and moving forward. What is? With the reverse Nine of Cups, it says this kind of feels like the potential to compare, whether it is to others, whether it is your once vision, whether it is how it used to be. All of these are kind of indicated, but comparison to something. And focusing on that difference, that void in between. What you focus on is what grows, and what you focus on is what becomes and what manifests. So the Queen of Diamonds is abundantly gifted with beauty, strength, and luck. But even better, she's made the right choices to solidify and crystallize these gifts, right? So how can you show up better in your relationship if you are of this abundance mindset? I get that this is very far from where you thought you'd be. I get that you had to leave so much behind. I get that this was a hard one. So since it costs so much, you deserve to enjoy the shit out of it. Why? I mean, with the reverse Nine of Cups, why are you withholding joy from yourself? With the reverse Six of Cups, there may be some past traumas trying to drag you backwards. Something's trying to drag you back. Something from the past is reaching forward, trying to drag you back. And there's a wish granted that's right in front of you. This is the wish granted card. And it's not showing up in reverse because it's not a wish granted. It's because you aren't seeing it. It's there, but for some reason it's not. You aren't able to connect and reach out to it. It's like a ghost right now. And so if you're looking backward. That's what these two together tell me, that you're missing this wish that's in front of you because you are looking backward. So eyes forward, eyes on the path ahead of you, eyes towards your goal, what you want now. You can't redo it. You have to start from where you are now. So it's like if you're, looking at a map, it doesn't do you any good to look directions for where you're going from a different place other than where you are. Anyway, so you don't just snap from regret to forward. There's like a whiplash motion there. It's almost like when you're getting up from yoga and you roll your spine up one vertebrae at a time. You don't just snap up like the pop and lock or whatever. So you stop here in the now along the way. Fully acknowledge and accept what's already been given to you. Now, here. And what that does is it removes that lack mentality. And it refocuses on abundance. It refocuses on I have achieved. I love and feel good about these things. And that keeps you, that lack mentality that keeps you from your future manifestation, from finding you, coming back to center, lighting up that gratitude lighthouse, and then that wish goes there they are, and then you attract, and then you come together. I hope that made sense. I think that was kind of a really roundabout way of getting to the point, but hopefully maybe it was how you needed to hear it. Okay, go ahead and set your intention now for whether you feel like card 1, 2, or 3 will have a message for you. Let me tune in. Card 1. Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. Because, yeah, like that. All right. Card 2. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. All right, card 3. Surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in, compassionately identify, and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Okay, guys, like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I will talk to you next Saturday. Thank you.